Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome back. Welcome, in fact, to the summary of my personal trading. What was up for grabs in this case, Monday the 18th of May. Monday the 18th of May 2009. Now, I got up very early this morning, Sydney time, ladies and gents, just on 4:30 in the morning to trade the last hour of the cash market or the last hour of the US live market, starting at 5 a.m. Now, the reason I'm doing that is we're actually getting ready to open Trade for Your Future UK. The popularity of what we're doing in Australia is increasing so quickly that we're now expanding across to the UK. What I did is ran a live webinar this morning to show people in the UK what is up for grabs in the cash market, and they were suitably impressed. No doubt you will be. Now, this is the S&P 500. It is the last hour of the cash market. This is a 233 tick chart, or 233 transactions per candlestick. I'm using the basic buy signal as well as a big picture buy signal that we run through in the webinar, just to show people the power of what we do. Now, the initial stop loss, as you can see there, big black line in between the two green arrows, was a very tight stop loss for both of these trades. The reason being is that we had those two big black lines above us, and what I wanted to ensure is if we did not actually crack those big black lines, if we didn't crack them, we didn't lose more than 10% on the trade. Very important point. Either way, we got an absolute textbook standard buy and big picture buy. I didn't actually get a third buy signal because my M1 indicator here, my blue line, actually just simply dropped too low. But either way, we were long on two. Now let's see how we go. As the trade moves on and on, it actually proves to be a very good trade indeed. And in fact, as you can see here, we finally broke the two black lines, a combination of the two resistance levels. One of them was today's high, and that's the one that I wanted to push higher and higher. If we push today's high and do it successfully, normally it runs. You can see the first campaign to push it actually didn't, failed, came back. Mind you, we were slightly in the red on the trade when it came back because it came below our entry, and then finally it took off again. So again, stop loss remained in place for around about 32 minutes before we then started to run. And you'll note as we ran, the trade actually became more and more impressive. Now, for those that wanted to get out at 2 points, you could have got out at 2 points on both of these trades, and you would have been up just on 2 points times 5%. Or 10% per trade, so around about 20% in total. Noting that the market ran, it did not give us a sell signal, so it did not give us a technical reason to get out. If you were using a more aggressive trading target, you could have got out at 4 points on both trades, 4 points at 5% per point, 20% per trade, so 40% in total. For those that are more aggressive, or you were waiting for the end of the session, congratulations on being aggressive. Again, well done on staying disciplined and staying patient. If the market does not give you a sell signal, ladies and gents, then why get out of your buy signal? This lesson just keeps on getting reinforced time and time again. Now, just around about the 4-point profit target, we actually got a continuation buy, which is the opportunity to re-enter again into the trend. Again, continuation signals, buy or sell regardless, have a 2-point target. And as you can see here, we got paid our 2 points quite happily. In fact, it was just coming to the close of the market. So it was good that we got there just beforehand. If we hadn't have got there, ladies and gents, and the market had literally just before closed, I would have asked everybody to exit out of the trade just before close. We don't want you holding any positions while the market is closed. Now, this purple line in the middle here, 5-point trend while the cash market is live. Really good fun to be in two buy signals if we end up in an up bias, an uptrend, because it simply means that we've got more chance of going on to more impressive targets. Ultimately, if you were aggressive, ladies and gents, there's actually 6. Call the second one 6 and another 2. So just on 14 points up for grabs in the last hour of the market. 14 points at 5% per point is very simple maths. As I work it out on the run, 70% correct. Now, I got out, ladies and gents, I got out at these two long trades at both four points. 4 points. I didn't think the market was going to run any harder than this. As it turns out, it did. So I only got 4 points per trade. So what is that? 4 points, 20%. Times 2, 40%, and I finally got my little continuation here. So just on a 50% return was up for grabs for anybody, even me running a pretty conservative targets. All right, ladies and gents, that adds a nice little bit of return to what we earned this morning. In fact, this morning cash time, or in fact last night in Australia on the 55 tick, which I've just recorded for you to show you that we can trade both in the Australian evening as well as early in the Australian morning. Have a great night, ladies and gents. It's sun is getting up here in Australia, so have a great night for wherever you are in the world. I look forward to working with the people in the UK and showing them what we do. Have an absolutely fantastic night, ladies and gents, and bye for now.